Welcome back to a daily dose of good news. There are times when you are riding the crest of a wave. All is fantastic and then suddenly everything changes. Maybe your business was booming, sales were skyrocketing, expansion was on the cards, and then suddenly a pandemic hits. Everything has changed, never to be quite the same again. Today we hit that moment in Dr. Luke's testimony. Once when Jesus was praying in private and his disciples were with him, he asked them, "Who do the crowd say I am?" They replied, "Some say John the Baptist, others say Elijah, and still others that one of the prophets of long ago has come back to life. But what about you?" he asked. "Who do you say I am?" Peter answered, "The Christ of God." Jesus strictly warned them not to tell this to anyone. And he said, "The Son of Man must suffer many things and be rejected by the elders, chief priests and teachers of the law, and he must be killed and on the third day be raised to life." Then he said to them all, "If anyone would come after me, he must deny himself and take up his cross daily and follow me. For whoever wants to save his life will lose it, but whoever loses his life for me will save it. What good is it for a man to gain the whole world and yet lose or forfeit his very self? If anyone is ashamed of me and my words, the Son of Man will be ashamed of him when he comes in his glory and in the glory of the Father and of the holy angels. I tell you the truth, some who are standing here will not taste death before they see the kingdom of God." Everything had been going so well. People were being healed, raised from the dead, set free from the demonic. Jesus' teaching was gaining traction, crowds were flocking. Surely everything was going up and to the right. Even Peter had a revelation of exactly who Jesus was, the Christ, the Messiah. What a pivot. What a change of tone. Jesus immediately starts warning his disciples of the doom ahead. Rejection, death, for Jesus and everyone else who wants to follow him. I can imagine the stunned expressions on the faces of his followers. Everything had seemed to be going so well. Surely Jesus was going to establish his authority over all Israel and they would be right there with him. But no, that wasn't where this was now heading. And if they wanted to continue following Jesus, they had better be prepared for hard times ahead. Following Jesus isn't all pleasant fields and flowers, power and glory. Jesus says if you want to follow him, you've got to lay down everything for him, daily. Are you prepared to do that? If so, send me an email, minister@khcf.org.uk, so I can help you take that step. See you tomorrow.